Hi, my name is Tiffany René, and I am the cover gem for the Bold Maven magazine's December 2024 issue.
What comes to mind when you think of gemstones?
Diamonds. I love diamonds. Classic stone, resilient. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I know that's so cliche, but you can't go wrong with a diamond.
How would your friends describe you?
Fancy. My friends would say that I'm never home because I'm always traveling the world, and that I can break a move on the dance floor.
What do you do?
Through my gift of interior design, I inspire people around the world.
How did you get into your profession?
Well, I initially inquired about pursuing the path to interior design when I first arrived in Atlanta to attend Morris Brown College, but I didn't ask with much confidence. Truthfully, I had not seen any interior designers who looked like me growing up. It didn't appear to be a very common profession to pursue. So I inquired, and my advisor at our college suggested that I pursue architecture because he thought that'd give me a great foundation. Being the first in my immediate family to attend college, I didn't want to waste money. And after a year of majoring in architecture, I grew concerned that it was taking me in a different direction. But God has an interesting way of bringing you back to what you're truly passionate about. After years of other professions, one being a first grade teacher, I became reacquainted with interior design. During my most challenging days in the classroom, I relied heavily on creating an environment that would be a safe haven and a place of solace. And as a result, I went from threatening to quit daily to becoming Rookie Teacher of the Year. So I often tell people that design saved me, which ultimately saved my students. So at that point, there was no question that I should take the steps necessary to pursue it on a more permanent basis.
What do you consider to be some of your biggest accomplishments so far?
I was very proud of becoming Rookie Teacher of the Year because I feel like that played a significant part in my pursuit to interior design. I'm also very proud to accomplish being an example for my 7-year-old niece. Growing up, I didn't have those examples, and it is really cool to see how my profession and my path as an interior designer influences her choices when she's getting creative and exploring things at this young age. One of my most proud accomplishments is also designing a space in a home in the neighborhood that I grew up nearby in Detroit, Michigan. I passed by these homes often on my way to school, and I fantasized about one day living in those homes and would later go back to my room and fold down pages in magazines and Architectural Digest magazines and Better Homes and Gardens magazines, just envisioning what those spaces would look like for me. I never knew that that moment would be foreshadowing my career as an interior designer. Full circle moment was when I had the opportunity to actually design in one of those homes.
What do you attribute to your current success in your industry?
I attribute resilience to my current success as an interior designer. I will share that I had no desire, no interest whatsoever to be an entrepreneur, but I had the confidence and the ability to go after it. And I believe that that has attributed to my success. I'll also share that my natural innate sense of style has attributed significantly to my success, because you can go to school, you can be taught how to design spaces, but either you have it or you don't when it comes to style.
Can you tell us about a woman in your life who inspires you?
There are many women in my life who inspire me, and in different ways. I think back to my childhood best friend's mother, who always had impeccable taste, and I would love to go to their home, and I just really admired how she put things together, and I believe that played a huge role in me finding my way to interior design. My mother inspires me greatly. She doesn't give herself enough credit, but I believe that her ability to believe in me, even at times where I didn't believe in myself, or when the average parent may have felt like, their kid is on the wrong path, she still continued to encourage me you know, I had grades drop, and she was there cheering me on along the way and helped me navigate out of that. June Ambrose is one person who comes to mind when I think of who inspires me. I remember once when I was really trying to hone in on my design brand, I thought of being the June Ambrose of design. I love how charismatic she is, how naturally stylish she is, how authentic she is. And that has always stood the test of time. And that's something that I've always, you know, kind of gleaned on when I've thought about how I want to be represented in this industry.
What would you tell a 12-year-old you?
I would tell a 12-year-old me to keep it up, baby girl. Keep that energy going. Be bold, be fearless, be confident, shine in the light that God has given you. Do it all.
Final question. Is there anyone that you would like to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my fellow interior designer friends who are always cheering me on along the way and equally inspiring me through their phenomenal work. I also would love to shout out my one and only niece, DJ. She's phenomenal and she reminds me so much of myself, and I'm always very intentional about exposing her to all the things so that she can know that the world is her oyster. Shout out to me. I love December is my favorite month. It's my birthday month. And it's so festive, and I am just excited about what this upcoming year holds. Just the level of confidence and how I've made a choice to live boldly and how that will, you know, impact my upcoming year. I'd like to shout out all of my friends who are bold mavens as well, who are doing it. I'm always keeping in mind who my cabinet members are, who is my secretary of affirmations and my secretary of health and wellness, and all of these phenomenal people who I keep in my life who help me along this journey. You can read my story on theboldmaven.com, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Bold Maven channel.